Welcome. My name is Carolyn and I am a ghost healer. For the past 30 years I've been helping dead people, the ones caught in the space between this world and the next. I've documented many of the hauntings and I've often made drawings of the souls who I've helped. I'm now ready to share these stories with you. We all have a story, and these stories belong to the lost souls who I've helped on their way. Today I'm going to tell you a story about a ghost haunting a house in Perthshire in Scotland. Now, this is a really stunning house, and I was able to visit this house because it's going to come on the market soon, so it was empty of anyone living in it, which is quite a privilege really. So I have visited this house on previous occasions, so I was sort of aware that there was a presence there. So it was nice to be able to return knowing that, right, okay, I can help this lost soul that I'm picking up here. So I go in the front door and immediately I know where I want to go. I want to go into the area above the dining room and the kitchen. And so I go up the stairs, I know I want to go, and I can see it in my sort of psychic head, but as is with a lot of old houses, the layout has changed. I want to go can't get in anywhere, all these doors blocked. That's the best I can do. So I want to go through this doorway which is blocked up. So it's a bit confusing, but finally I get to the room where I want to be. And this is the room that I feel is occupied by the ghost of this lady. And I can see her standing before me. She's got a book in her hand. She's wearing a really practical, nice looking outfit. The cloth is really nice and heavy. And she's anxious. She's a bit sort of doesn't know what she's doing really. And very soon I pick up on the story of her life, really, the issues. And I can see that she was told to stay there and that someone came in and said, just stay there for a while. Everything's fine. Just stay where you are. And so she did exactly as she was told. I felt like she had her head in a book. In this particular book that she was holding. And then she says to me that she likes to read very slowly and that she likes to read all sorts of subjects, all sorts of books. So I guess that she was a real bookworm. There was great excitement about a trip coming up. So she would have been quite excited about that. And also that the family that lived there, I felt like she was sort of a distant relative, like a cousin or a cousin once removed. But she was somehow connected to that place. And it was a happy place. I'm seeing that they were all very practical, quite outdoorsy, and that everyone got stuck in. And that she tells me that people didn't always like to talk to her, but she loved to listen to what people were talking about. So I'm walking around this empty place and it would have been bustling with people back in the day. And it wasn't long until I got a slight smell of smoke. And I thought, oh, it's not an overwhelming smell, but I just thought, I can just smell smoke in the air. And I wondered if that's how she died. And someone told her to stay there for a while. And I thought, this is, it's time for her to go. I think she's been staying for a while, for long enough. So I was able to create a nice sort of calm place in that room. She was still quite anxious, I have to say. It was like, getting all these pictures of her life, but also there was anxiety around her, which I could still feel in that room. So I make the space to help her move on and as I do, and just as before she goes, she sort of reaches up to hold my hand for some sort of like, oh, is this all right? And it was quite a gentle, lovely gesture. But I felt like she'd been waiting there long enough. So it was nice to clear that part of the house, and particularly in mind that it is coming on the market soon. And it'd be nice for the new people that live there to be clear of any tensions in that area. Thanks for listening.